Let me tell you about a garden. There was once a woman who wanted nothing more than to grow a flower. Just one flower. She had dreamed of this flower since she was a little girl. She could see it in her dreams and her mind. Pink petals, soft and perfect looking. But every gardener she visited shook their heads. Your soil is contaminated, they said. Your soil is hostile. Nothing will grow here. One even said maybe you should consider another garden. She tried everything they suggested, expensive fertilizers, special treatments. She even let them dig up their garden and remove what they called as the problem. But still, nothing grew. Until one day, a different kind of gardener came along. This gardener did not look at the soil the same way. She said, what if the soil isn't the only problem? What if the whole ecosystem needs healing? And that garden is your home. And if you're watching this video, chances are someone has already told you that it's barren, that endometriosis has ruined your chances, that adenomyosis makes conception unlikely, that you should prepare yourself for the possibility of never becoming a mother. We were wrong. Today, I'm going to introduce you to women who were told the exact same thing. Women who spent years and lakhs of rupees chasing false hope. Women who were on one doctor's appointment away from giving up forever. Women like Sanju, who conceived in 1 month after joining us. Women like Unice, who is now holding their baby boy. This isn't magic. This is science. And today I'm going to show you exactly what the medical system has missed up. Now, before I tell you the stories, I need to tell you about the thing that people do not talk about. And no, this isn't about your body, and this isn't even endometriosis. This is a system that treats your fertility like a broken machine instead of a living ecosystem. Here's what typically happens: you go to a doctor, they find a cyst in your ovaries, they say surgery, and you have the surgery as well. The cyst comes back now, and they say more surgery, or maybe IVF now, or donor eggs. Each option costs more, each option promises less. And somewhere in the middle of all this, you stop being a woman trying to become a mother and become a case that is being managed by the doctors. Here's what the research actually says. A 2023 study published in Fertility and Sterility found that women with endometriosis have altered gut microbiomes, and this gut dysbiosis directly impacts egg quality and implantation success. Another study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that chronic inflammation from the endo creates a hostile uterine environment, not because the uterus is broken, but because the immune system is dysregulated. Your body is not broken, it is inflamed, and inflammation can be addressed. Research from reproductive biology and endocrinology in 2024 showed that dietary interventions targeting inflammation can improve fertility outcomes in women with endometriosis by up to 40%. 40%. Did any doctor mention diet to you? Did anyone talk about gut health, about inflammation markers, about nervous system role in implantation? I don't think so. And here's another thing. A woman's car won't start and she takes it to the mechanic. The mechanic looks only at the engine. Engine is damaged. He says, you need a new engine. Cost 2 lakh rupees. She pays and she gets a new engine and car still won't start. Another mechanic looks, check the batteries, check the fuel line, check the electrical system, finds a loose wire, fixes it for rupees 500. Car starts. The medical system keeps replacing your engine when maybe, just maybe, the problem is a loose wire, which was just 500 rupees to fix. Let me introduce you to Sanju. Sanju Tamang was in her 30s, married and desperate to have a baby. For 1 year, like full 1 year, she had been battling with endometriosis cysts. 1 year hoping, 1 year of doctors, 1 year of watching her body betray her every single month. And she had tried everything, literally everything. She saw the Instagram reel promising miracles. She joined the Facebook programs promising cures. She paid money she didn't have for hope she couldn't afford to lose. And every single time the cyst grew bigger. Can you imagine every solution making things worse instead of making it better? Every hope turning into another disappointment. every month logging into another program, following another diet, taking another supplement, and watching that cysts on the ultrasound grow and grow and grow. In fact, she says it herself. She was mentally not well, like stressed, broken. She had lost all hopes. And then came the final blow. The doctor said surgery. There is no other option. Surgery, the word every endo warrior dreads about, because we all know surgery doesn't guarantee anything. The cysts can come back, the adhesions can form again. Sometimes surgery itself damages what's left of your fertility. Sanju was standing at the edge of that. And then, by what she calls at by God's grace, Health Icons Club appeared. I want you to hear her exact words. At first, I ignored it. I thought, another fake hope. But when the doctor said surgery, I thought, what's one more disappointment? So I randomly joined HIC in February. Randomly joined. Like, she was not even prepared how it will go. She was so broken. She didn't even have the energy to believe it anymore. She just gave it a try. And then something happened that changed every single thing. She says, the moment I talked to Dr. Fiza, half of my problems were gone. I saw that somebody who's not even part of my life actually wanted to help me out. This never curable disease, as the doctors called it. Someone actually cared about me, not just about her cysts, not just about her fertility, but about her. The diet work with Millie Ma'am addressed her inflammation. The mental program calmed her nervous system. The integrated approach treated her as a whole person and not a collection of symptoms. And then she conceived in just 1 month, like just 1 month. After 1 year of failure, after countless programs, after being told surgery was an only option. 1 month. 9 months later, on October 19th, Sanju gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. She posted in our group. I still remember reading that, and she said, hello everyone, I have been blessed with a baby girl on 19th of October. Thank you everyone. And then something even more beautiful. I wish and pray for all women for their conception. May God shower them too. A woman who had stopped believing and now praying for others to receive what she had received. This is not just conception. This is resurrection. Now, I want to ask you something. How many programs have you tried? How many times have you felt that hope and then it crushed? Drop a number in the comment section. I want to read them out. Just like number 2, 5, 10. How many of them? I want to know how many times you have had to pick yourself again, because I want you to know Sanju was right where you are. And look where she is now. Now, I know some of you are thinking like 1 month. That sounds too good to be true. Fair enough, I understand. Now let me show you the science behind it. Endometriosis affects fertility through three main mechanisms. First, chronic inflammation. Research published in Human Reproduction Update in 2023 showed that women with endo have elevated inflammatory cytokines in their peritoneal fluid, the fluid around their reproductive organs. These cytokines create a hostile environment for the sperm, for eggs, and for embryos who are trying to implant. But here's the key. Inflammation can be reduced through targeted dietary interventions. A 2024 study in Nutrients Journal showed that anti-inflammatory dietary patterns reduced inflammatory markers by up to 35% in women with endometriosis. Now, second is gut hormone connection. Remember the estrobolome I've talked about before? Research from Cell Reports Medicine confirmed that gut bacteria directly influence your estrogen levels. When your gut is dysbiotic, out of balance, it recycles the estrogen, feeding the endo. But when you heal the gut, estrogen normalizes, inflammation drops, and the hostile environment becomes hospitable. Now, number 3, nervous system dysregulation. Now, this is the one that no one talks about. A 2023 study in psychoneuroendocrinology found that chronic stress activates the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, which is your stress response system, in ways that directly suppress ovulation and implantation. That means it's a direct connection. In plain language, if I have to explain to you, when your body thinks you're It is in danger, it shuts down reproduction. Your nervous system is essentially saying, this is not the safe time to bring a baby into the world. This is not the hospital environment. So, what happens when you calm the nervous system? When you address the mental health piece that everybody ignores? The body finally gets the message, okay, it's safe now, we can work normally. This is exactly what happened with Sanju. The moment she felt genuinely supported, the moment her nervous system registered safely, half her problems disappeared. Her words, these and that was her words, not mine. And this is what happened with Anise. Anise's story is little different and in some ways even more powerful. She came to the Health Icons Club, what we then called as Health Buddy, not specifically for conception. She came to lose weight, to feel better in her body, to find some control in her life that felt out of control. For 3 months, she worked with Millie and the team. She followed the protocols, she addressed her inflammation, she changed her relationship with food. And something else happened, something she did not expect. She found confidence, she found strength, she found something she didn't even know she had lost. And then she conceived. But here's where the story takes a turn that would break most women. Her baby came early at 28 weeks, a premature birth. 28 weeks, like that's almost 3 months early. That's almost 3 months early. That's NICU, that's machines, that's kind of fear that doesn't let you sleep, doesn't let you breathe, that doesn't let you believe that everything will be okay. Anise described it as a roller coaster journey. Those are her words. And if you have ever been on that roller coaster, that NICU roller coaster, you know the face doesn't begin to capture that terror. But listen to what she has to say. By God's grace, he's doing well now. He made it. Her baby boy made it. And here's what she credits for giving her the strength to survive those terrifying weeks. The 3 months I spent with you not only helped me to lose weight, but also gave me the confidence and strength I needed for this phase of life. Did you hear that? The work she did with us, the physical healing, the mental strengthening, the confidence building, carried her through the hardest moments of her life. She didn't just conceive, she became the kind of woman who could weather the storm. Her final words to us were, may God continue to bless your team to touch and help many more women who needs this more than they realize. She's talking about you. She's talking about women watching this right now who doesn't yet know how much she needs this. Now, if Satchu's story gave you the spark of hope, if Unice's story made you feel something stir inside, hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Not for me, for Sanju's baby girl, for Unice's baby boy, and for the babies that haven't been even born yet but will be because their mothers found this video. Every subscribe, every like, every share tells YouTube, show this to more women who need this. And trust me, they need it. So now, what did Sanju and Unice actually do? What's different about our approach? Only three things. First, inflammation switch off. We don't just tell your body to eat healthy. We use targeted, research backed dietary protocols specifically designed to reduce the inflammatory markers that create a hostile uterine environment. And this is not some generic nutrition advice. This is precision medicine through food. Second, gut microbiome healing. We address the gut hormone connection that 99% of fertility treatments ignore. When your gut heals, your estrogen normalizes. When your estrogen normalizes, your cysts stop growing. And when your cysts stop growing, the garden becomes fertile again. And number three, nervous system safety. Now, this is the piece that made Sanju say half of my problems were gone after one conversation, just after one conversation. We don't just treat your body, we treat you. Your stress, your fear, and your years of disappointment. Your nervous system needs to know that it's safe to conceive, and we help you to get there. Sanju conceived in just 1 month. Unice conceived after 3 months of foundational work. Different timelines, same approach, same result. Babies that doctors said were impossible. Basically, we can call them miracle babies. Now, here's what I want you to take from today. If someone told you that your garden is barren, they only looked at the soil, they didn't check the ecosystem. If someone told you conception is unlikely with endo, they measured one thing and missed 100 others. If someone told you that surgery is your only option, they never met Sanju. Sanju was you, broken, hopeless, one doctor's appointments away from giving up forever. Today she's holding her baby girl. Today she's praying for you. Unice came to us for weight loss and left with a baby boy. She survived a NICU journey that would break most people because she had built the strength to survive. Remember the garden they said was barren? The women finally found the right gardener. Someone who looked at the whole ecosystem, someone who didn't just dig up the problems but healed the conditions that created them. And one day, a flower grew. Pink petals, soft and perfect, exactly like she had dreamt for since she was a little girl. Health Icons Club exists to be that gardener, to look at what everyone else missed, to heal what everyone else ignored, to believe in your garden when you've stopped believing yourself. Your garden is not barren, it's waiting. Maybe it's time that you give it what actually it needs. I'll see you in the next video.